Who are we going to explore with today? Come on with me and let's get into the deep.
Well, I'm thinking this, what is the value then in doing, I mean, I know what it is for me, but collectively, as we're on this more awakening cycle, learning and finding out about that, oh, well, we're more than we thought we were, what would be the reason for us to do it? Is it totally then for our own, to make our journey easier, to make it, I mean, or is it part of, we're each a piece of this collective and so we have our role, or is it really a selfish thing?
It's all of it. It's all of the above. If, like me as a reincarnationist, to get off the wheel of life, we have to be able to work and be with any feeling at all without judgment. To be separated from that, not from separation of denial, but inclusion of knowing this feeling just says this. And there's no judgment of what feeling it is, because this is a feeling planet. That's why people get sent here. I think I've talked to you before about how people get sent here. And I had, actually this weekend, I had someone come who does a different type of procedure that I know. And she said to me, we're running into these people that they come here, they're sent here. And I said, oh, let me tell you. So I sat down and I talked to her about what I discovered. And she said, oh, thank you. And we talked about how
I don't think you did talk to me about that. Can you?
What I found was that just as the British used to send people to the States and to Australia way back for stealing a loaf of bread, well, other planets or dimensions or whatever you want to call it, but planets in particular, if you've been a rebel in that society, get sent here a lot. You'd be surprised how many people who come in here, souls angry at whatever, abandonment, feeling like they weren't heard, etc., and they come in with that. That's why I'm so interested in soul work these days. That's why I'm working more and more to work with people in their souls so that we can clear all this stuff so that it gives them a chance here. Very often there's a contract, like when you might have agreed to come here and look at what's going on in the world and send information back to wherever you were, and you had a contract for so many years, but because time goes on and then you get caught up in the emotionality here, you forget what your job was, and your contract, which was long null and voided, it just keeps running. So it's like a contract you don't even know you have. It's fascinating work to actually get in there and figure out.
Well, is that why some people say, I don't feel like I belong here, or I'm angry because I feel like I've been angry ever since? It's because they actually were sent, as opposed to somebody who feels like, wow, I'm so happy to be here and this is so much fun.
Yeah, most people don't think I'm happy to be here and this is so much fun. They sometimes come from curiosity and get stuck here. That happens. I had one person who came in a space. This was an interesting one. Came as a spaceship, and they walked the Earth. Now I take it when they didn't walk the Earth in physical form, they were in but walked around for 2.5 years. They went back to their spaceship. There was I think 5 of them. They went back to their spaceship, and their spaceship wouldn't work, and they were stuck here.
Oh.
Yeah. And one of the things I remember saying to my client, because I said, do you feel like you don't belong here, like you're not? And she said, oh yeah. And it just explained so many things in her life, how she related to her life, because it was like this, you just have to accept your fate, right? So instead of being like invisible, like we would think of people who have departed us and know they're on another level, they all of a sudden had to get themselves reincarnated. And also I had done a past life regression in Vancouver a few years ago, and one of the guys went into future, and he said, I was on a spaceship that crashed and I had to then reassimilate here, because we forget time is not linear like we tend to think of it. And he was talking about we're in 3000 and something when he first came. It was like there's such I get so excited, but I get fascinated.
We are creating an exquisite world. Until next time, take care.